All right, so today we have an adventure in our hands. It is Saturday, the 1st of August. We're running on 14.2.2.5. We got to go to Home Depot. So let's start the day. I got to go pick up some stuff for my Airbnb. It's not some stuff. It's actually I got to pick up a cooler because the AC is not doing its job. I'm not sure what is happening, but basically the unit that I have has windows, so we need to add insulated blackout curtains to the whole side of the unit. We need to add window tint, and we need a like a swamp cooler because it's just not doing it. It's not cutting it. I don't know why the AC, it just doesn't even make sense. My AC guy said everything was looking fine, that everything was working properly, and it's just not powerful enough. So I've never heard that, especially like an AC nowadays, they're really good. So I'm very confused on why my AC is not powerful enough. And supposedly it's like super nice one. It's a Carrier machine, but since it's an apartment complex, he told me that this machine splits its power between 6 different units, or like 5 different units. So that potentially could be the reason, is because this machine, even though there's a motor for each individual unit, this machine is splitting the power between all of them. I don't know. But it's very annoying. I've had this unit since Wednesday. We picked it up on Wednesday last week. No, not this last week, the week before. So it's going for a week and a half now that we've been dealing with this issue that we're trying to solve. We've added fans, we've added like smaller swamp coolers. Still hasn't done the job. It's still like 78 degrees in the unit, and the building says that it's that we have to deal with it. So I don't know what to do at this point. I know most of you would say, well, just add a permanent solution. The only issue with that is that we can't really add something like that, because we would need to cut a hole into the drywall, and I think that's like the last resort. And we really don't want to do that. So, and even if we did that, even if we cut into the drywall, we would have to. The issue is the whole unit has windows all across, and they're permanent windows, so we can't really cut a hole in the window, and we also can't cut a hole in the metal frame. So the only other thing that I'm thinking about is in the entrance area, there's a little area that we could potentially add a permanent AC unit down there to but it would have to go through the drywall, like the little area of drywall, and that's where we would have to put the ducts to the outside. So I don't know. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying that we have to deal with this. I don't know what other solution I can come up with at this point. But I'm thinking a swamp cooler with the curtains and the tint should at least bring down the temperature to like 72, and then it should feel a little bit better. But I'm gonna ask my neighbors if they're dealing with the same thing, because it just seems like crazy to me that we have to deal with this, even though, like, I don't know, we're leasing the unit, so we shouldn't have to deal with this. But I don't know what other thing we could come up with, honestly. I don't think we should be dealing with this, especially with a unit that it is working supposedly. My HVAC guy is amazing, and he said that everything's working fine. He just believes that it just, since it's splitting the power between all of the different units, it's not enough. We've been dealing with this for over a week and a half, so I'm already tired of it. I just want to find a solution and get over it. We're losing money every single week that goes by that we can't get this rented out, and it's very annoying. Very, very annoying. The other option I was thinking, if the swamp cooler doesn't solve this issue, if the swamp cooler does not solve this issue, the other option that I was thinking about is there is a bathroom downstairs, a single bathroom that, I mean, obviously it is going to be used, but we could tell people, you know, if you don't have to use it, don't use it. And we put the exhaust into the bathroom of like a portable AC, and we cut a hole in the bottom right section of the door. So if someone opens the door and then they close it, we leave the exhaust on the bottom right area so that the door can still close with the exhaust. I don't know. That's super ratchet as hell, but I can't have people living here at 78 degrees. So I need to find a solution. And that's the only like solution I can come up with that is going to be cheaper than cutting into drywall, because once you cut into drywall, it's game over. Kept in, and a door, you could just replace a door for like $100. So yeah, like if this unit had a window, all our problems would be solved. The problem is it doesn't have a window. I mean, it has windows, but they don't open. And so where do I put a vent? You can't. And I also can't have like a portable AC unit venting the one thing I could potentially do is there is an exhaust pipe, now that I'm thinking about it, in the bathroom downstairs. We could just tell people to not close that door, to leave that bathroom door open, and we could put the portable AC in that bathroom with the vent, with the extraction into the vent in the bathroom. That's another option, actually. But it is an exterior vent, so we're going to have to prop the vents open, because I think that's... yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. I think it's just an exhaust. That might work. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hey Rick, so something I was thinking about, if for some reason this swamp cooler, I'm going to pick it up right now, if for some reason this swamp cooler does not work properly the way that we want it to, I was thinking there is a exhaust vent in the bathroom downstairs. So what we could do is we could install the vent, like a portable, like an actual portable AC, connect it to the vent downstairs, because there's a like a dryer vent downstairs that pushes air out of the unit. So we could potentially jerry-rig the vent to the exhaust pipe of the portable AC unit. This is like maybe even better solution, but let's just and that's like, again, that's saying if this machine doesn't work, but that's also an option, because we could just connect the AC exhaust pipe, I'll show you what I'm talking about, to the vent. What I need to do some research on is if the machine pulls air from the inside, or if it pulls air from the vent. Because if it pulls air from the vent, then we have to prop the vent flaps outside open, because if not, then the air is not going to go through, because the vents outside close. It's like a dryer vent that closes when it's not pushing air out. So if it has to pull air in, which I don't think so, I think what the exhaust does is it pulls hot air from the unit and pushes it out through the exhaust, and then it pulls air from the unit and makes it cool. I don't really know how that all works, but that's also an option. Is we could just jerry rig it to the actual to the vent in the bathroom. That guy was crazy. He almost fell off. He released the clutch so quickly that he did a little wheelie. And so I'm gonna go test the cooler right now. I mean, we have to get this done ASAP. So I'm gonna go pick it up, go to the unit again right now, add some ice, add some water, and turn it on and see how the unit feels. But as I said, like, if that doesn't work with the curtains and all that crap, right, we could potentially just add an actual, like a mobile AC unit, and just put the vent into the exhaust pipe into the vent for the dryer downstairs. Let's see if this works. Actually, I think this might be the solution. I'm asking AI right now. Interesting. This actually might be the solution. I think I found the solution. We'll just connect it to the bathroom downstairs and have a fan in the bathroom pushing the air out if needed. Why did my thing turn off? I think it came out. I think that's the solution. I'm paying attention to the road. Damn. So I need a single hose machine because the air duct for the dryer is only one. What is it doing? I don't know what the Tesla's doing here. Oh, it's trying to park. I don't know why I would have picked that spot. I'm gonna jump in here because I want to park over here. I don't really want to park there. We'll just park right here. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna continue trying to figure this whole thing out. So, see you next time.